Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
The Sigourney Car Show is Saturday, July 12th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the beautiful Sigourney, Iowa Square. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, golf carts, whatever you've got, bring it to the Sigourney Car Show. Early registration is $10 and $15 the day of the show. Plus, you'll get your photos taken in front of the Memorial Fountain for $10 from 9 to 10 a.m. or 3 to 4 p.m. You can drop off or mail your registration to Keokuk County Economic Development at 112 West Washington Street in Sigourney, or get more information at the Keokuk County Economic Development Facebook page or their website. It's the Sigourney Car Show, Saturday, July 12th from 10 to 3. Wrestling returns to the Delta Dome in Delta, Iowa with Central Empire Wrestling on Saturday, August 2nd at 7 p.m. Austin Bayless makes his long-awaited return to the ring. Plus Jared Thumb, Rory Fox, Kelsey Magnolia, and Sage Hale, along with the whole cast and crew of CEW, will be on hand August 2nd at the Delta Gymnasium. Advance tickets are just $20 and $25 at the door. Get your tickets at CentralEmpireWrestling.com. Professional Wrestling makes its long-awaited return to the historic Delta Dome in Delta, Iowa, Saturday, August 2nd. Live music is back at the Keswick Tavern in Keswick, Iowa this Friday from 8 to 11 p.m. with the Jason Kinsel Band. There's no cover charge. Join the Keswick Tavern this Friday night for Jason Kinsel's acoustic duo show on the patio. The Keswick Tavern is located at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick, Iowa. It's great country music and no cover charge this Friday night at the Keswick Tavern with the Jason Kinsel Band starting at 8 p.m. We hope to see you there. Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. Skunk River Radio will also be available on Google Assistant in the near future. You can listen to me, Steve Shuttler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon, and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010. Just another morning show here on Steve Shuttler Media. And also on the Skunk River Radio Facebook page. Thanks for tuning in.
You're welcome.
Show for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great Thursday, everyone. See you.
Good morning. Hi, Neil.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, Neil.
How are you?
What up? What's up, dog?
Oh, you know, did you just dog me?
Yeah, I dogged you.
You dogged me? All right.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hey, coming up next hour, we'll get you psyched next hour for Jay Dennis making his
hockey
world debut. We're going to talk insurance. We're going to talk life with Jay Dennis of Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. He is our good news sponsor.
And if none of that reminds you of anything, yeah, just think of the dance.
We're going to get Jay to do the dance.
I really don't think that's a good idea.
You don't think the sponsor would appreciate
You mean
that?
ex-sponsor?
Yeah.
He'll be like, wow, okay. See ya.
We'll get to know Jay. Anything been going on? I'm trying to think what I did yesterday. I mowed my lawn.
Did ya?
Because I knew there was rain in the forecast the next few days, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I got to get it out of the way. It was already looking a little
Shaggish.
Yeah. So it's. I think we're into that part of the year where you start to get like that water grass stuff that's starting to pop up, which I thought usually didn't start up till like August, but
Everything's ahead of time this year,
Yeah.
it seems like.
so you're getting that waterish grass
Waterish grass.
stuff
Huh.
that's popping up already.
Well,
so
I wouldn't
Yeah,
have been too
I
worried
mowed.
about the rain coming. A buddy of mine yesterday said, just a little bit of a chance of rain all week.
who's that?
You, yesterday.
Oh.
I was, playing with the forecast, and you're like, well, you're not going to talk about that chance of rain? I'm like, come on.
True.
You're like, it's just a little chance. And now it's just,
It's still not like an overwhelming. It's a 50% chance today. We'll get to our forecast here momentarily. But anyway.
rain. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day.
So
I didn't really do anything new and exciting, I guess. You mowed.
I mowed. That was my excitement for yesterday.
Gosh, I'm trying to think. Did I do anything fun? No, but
I
that's
didn't either.
a day in the life of Neil.
I had zero fun yesterday
Yeah,
myself.
I really. Yeah, had some pork chops last night. That was fun.
That was good.
Cream and mushroom smothered pork chops. Some bacon, onion, green beans.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Well, good for you.
What else was there? I had on the side there something. Oh, some mac and cheese.
All right.
Yeah, I slumped it there a little bit. Slummed it.
Slumming.
Yeah, I
You
was slumming through
you
some mac and
slumped
cheese
over and then
together.
you slummed it.
Yeah.
What kind of craft or homemade?
No, I normally only eat homemade, but I really was slumming, man. So, there's some boughton stuff. I don't even know what it's called.
So not craft.
No, I won't eat that stuff. Nah. I can't eat the box. No.
But you bought it. What did it come out of? It
It's a
didn't
tray
come
thing.
out of a box?
No, it's a tray. It's in the cold section.
Oh,
All I
okay.
gotta do is heat it up. I don't know what it's called.
All right.
It's really cheesy, but I added more cheese to it, of course, pepper jack.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, that was the fun of my day.
Fun. Well, hey, I'm going to warn the folks in Oskaloosa area. I am
Uh-oh.
coming over today to try to sell some advertising.
Well,
so
okay.
I'm going to be that annoying sales guy. I'm going to put my salesman hat on today. It's a fedora, and I'm like, no,
You should wear a cowboy hat.
that would stand out.
I think you should. Wish I had a crash cymbal right. What is this going to sound like?
Oh,
Oh, there's a new sound.
that could be a toothy sound.
Well, he makes up his own sounds. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's yeah. You have nothing to do with that.
No.
Hey, let's thank Brothers Market in
Okay.
Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. Thank you, Brothers Market.
Yes, thank you.
That's all we're going to say about that. No, savings are made simple at Brothers. Shop brothersmarket.com and also get the app and get digital coupons. You can earn rewards. Deal of the week, shopping deals. It's a smart way to shop. Some would say it's a brilliant way to shop.
Oh, yeah.
Have you used your app here lately?
You know what? I was very disappointed. Not only did I not have fun yesterday, I walked out of Brothers realizing I forgot to pull up my app.
You got to pull that
That
thing
really
out
ticks
every
me
once
off
in a
when I
while.
do that.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good with like using apps or like at the gas station. Casey's has their rewards.
You don't put your rewards
No.
in every time?
No.
You know how much savings I've gotten from Casey's alone?
How much?
Well, I could
And
tell
they're
you.
not even a sponsor. Here we are talking about
I
them.
get it, but I could tell you real quick, like to date, how much I've saved at Casey's.
Like, is it on gas alone or just on stuff?
You can either do the Casey's cash, or you can put it towards gas. So it's whatever you would rather, have. Yeah, I mean,
I just don't want to bother.
all you gotta do is punch in your number,
Yeah, that's still kind
or
of
just
annoying.
when they say rewards, just start rattling off your number. They will. just-
1-800
They will put it in for you.
800 bets off. That's my phone number.
There you go. And right now, play the game, scratch, match, and win game.
No, so now they're wanting me to gamble.
Yes. Well, it's just free points or free products. I just lost, so that sucks. Anyway.
All right. But anyway, you can get that app from Brothers Market.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I don't know if Osky Dental has any apps to use for savings or anything, but they sponsor our studios.
Hey.
Oh, hey, it's Toothy.
Steve, I need you to clarify something. Did you say apps as in APPS?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, you rattled it off pretty quick. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh, you thought I may have said something bad.
I was like, man, Steve is getting a little cray-cray on a Thursday. Oh, you know what that is?
What? I can barely hear it. Oh, there we go.
What does it sound like?
Is your toothbrush in between your roots or what?
I don't know. I thought it'd sound neater.
Flossing something.
Flossing my... Yeah, boy.
Your root.
All right, let's do
Joint.
this.
Your root joint.
My root joint. What is that, a drug?
It's the spot. It's that spot between your two roots that we're looking at.
Oh.
That little crevice.
Yeah, I like crevices. Let's talk about Osky Dental.
Okay.
Because if I don't, they won't let me come back on.
Yeah.
You should,
Skibbity-bee.
So, sometimes I can't talk very good.
Well, you know, it's pretty miraculous that a tooth can talk at all, but go ahead.
That's true. I am a freak of nature. But let's talk about it. Schedule your appointments with Dr. Schuster. They're always accepting new patients over there at Osky Dental. They'll file your insurance forms for you.
Yes,
They're
they
a
will.
Delta dental provider. Let me hear it. Yeah.
Dental.
Yeah. They're located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa, Iowa. Give them a call.
What's that number?
This is a 6 to the 4-1 and a 6 to the 7-3-4 followed by a 8-4-5. Yeah. Boy.
You started off in like a rap, but
I
then
know.
kind of ended in singing.
I'm not. Well, 6 to the 4-1, 6 6 7 3. Yeah. 4 8 4 4 4 4 4 5. Does that work? No.
Yo.
No. Yo, homie. Yeah, dog.
You should put a bandana on your top of your tooth. Your tooth head.
No, then they forget which group I'm with. I used to run with the gangs, Steve.
Oh.
I don't like to relive those days. It was bad times. Killed a lot of people.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
Jeez.
Yep.
That took a turn.
Oh, wow. We were not friendly folks.
I guess not.
No.
Well, Toothy, I'm not sure where this segment's going.
I'd like to leave, but you won't stop talking. Can I go now?
Killing people.
What? Yeah. Well, at least it's better than, like, selling bad things to kids. We just got rid of the bad people. You know what I'm saying? Taking out
Candy?
the trash.
Like, that causes cavities?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Toothy, yeah, get out of here, you crazy tooth, you homie.
Homie, you better sleep with one eye open tonight. I can do stuff.
Toothbrush is going to turn into a shiv.
You don't want to know what I can do with that toothbrush. Where it's been.
Can only imagine. Thanks, Toothy. We'll see you later. You're off the screen. You can't talk anymore. All right. Toothy is gone. Let's go to our this or that. It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance and Real Estate. You might be seeing some of her new signs popping up around town on some different houses that are for sale.
I have.
Yeah, so Stacy Flynn, a new look and kind of a combined business now, all under one roof there. This or that for today. Oh, you know me, I'm a partier at heart.
Oh, yeah.
Dance party or karaoke?
Stay at home with Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean, from the two, probably dance party. What?
Are you a dancer?
No. But
Has Dancing with the Stars contacted you yet?
they tried, but my people put a stop to that real quick.
Okay.
Yep.
Your people.
Yeah.
I'm going karaoke. I'm more of a karaoke night.
Well, I
type
would
of guy.
imagine.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
But see, you like to sing.
It would probably turn into a dance party for the other people.
No. Well, then I'm
It'd
in.
be a combined thing.
Yeah, I'm going to say neither.
Yeah.
Because neither seems too elementary.
Yeah. Dear Watson.
Yes.
So dance party or karaoke, that is up on my Facebook page. Get your comments in and let us know what you think, what you decide. Our question of the day is up next. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney. What is the farthest? Should it be furthest or farthest?
What is the
Furthest
you've traveled?
you've traveled from home.
you've traveled.
What would be the correct
Well,
pronunciation?
I don't
Anyway.
see.
Well, how far have you traveled from
Is
home?
The furthest. I didn't know if this would like. Okay, that popped right up or farther. It pops up either way. What's the farthest? Cancun, Mexico, probably.
Oh. Wonder what the mileage is on that.
Right.
Sigourney, Iowa to Cancun,
Oh,
Mexico.
thank you. Way smarter.
2,000, nearly 2,700 miles.
Well, there you go.
Let's go Sigourney, Iowa to the Dominican Republic.
29 million miles.
Well, it just gives me prices for flights. Sigourney, Iowa to the Dominican Republic, mileage. Good Lord, this is... Oh, you win. That's only about 2,100 miles. So
Really?
You win. Neil wins.
Huh.
So what's the furthest you've traveled from home or farthest? Farthest. That's our question of the day. It goes up at noon on my Facebook page. Check that out. Sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa. Hey, let's take a peek at our tournament. Our For the Fun of It tournament. It's sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services here in Sigourney. Southeast Iowa County Fairs is what we're looking at. So the Expo in Sigourney won their matchup yesterday.
They did.
And they have moved on. So now we are going with the Jefferson County Fair against the Appanoose County Fair.
Appanoose.
It's a lot. These are some long words. Jefferson, Appanoose.
I wish I lived in Appanoose.
I had to change the font. I had to shrink things a little bit. Some shrinkage on the screen.
I don't like that.
And if you're looking up the Jefferson County Fair on
Yeah.
Facebook, it's listed as the Greater Jefferson County
yeah.
Fair.
It's
So-
been called that for some time, hasn't it?
Although their logo there on the screen just says Jefferson County Fair.
Well,
So
so don't. Hey, man.
where's the greater part?
Come on.
Anyway, thumbs up for Jefferson County Fair, which is Fairfield, against Appanoose County Fair, which pretty sure that's Centerville area.
We're going to go with it,
Yeah.
even if it's wrong.
So,
That's what we're going with.
correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Jefferson County, Appanoose County, those fairs battling right now. Get your votes in till 6 p.m. tonight. Let's take a look at our overall brackets so far. Wapello County Expo, Washington County Fair, Keokuk County Expo have moved on to the second round. We're over there in the bottom right corner right now, Jefferson and Appanoose, and then we will wrap up this week with the Marion County Fair and Henry County Fair. So our Southeast Iowa County Fairs battling it out in this 3-week tournament. We'll be crowning the champion here in a couple of weeks. So get your votes in for Jefferson. You know, you and I both have been to the Jefferson County Fair before.
Well, I'm actually on their page just
Okay.
because I do remember, what was that, once or twice I went to it, I guess. And I mean, it was a good, I didn't just take in the whole entire fair, I guess. We were there for other reasons.
Yeah, we were there because we worked at the radio station down there.
So it wasn't like I spent all day long walking around there. But I do remember thinking, this is pretty good size and just, they had a lot of stuff. I'm just looking through stuff. They've got all kinds of different things. It's like every day is the 4th of July at this place.
Wow.
Like they got all kinds of stuff going on.
My memory from
Wow.
the Jefferson County Fair is I was doing a radio remote, and at the time you had this, you carried around this little,
The Marty.
yeah, it's called the Marty. It's like this metal box that like broadcast, you could be anywhere and you could broadcast from there.
It was probably the precursor to actual bag cell phones,
Yeah.
is what the Marty ended up being.
And I thought it would be fun to do a live radio broadcast from the, what are those things called?
Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel. Actually, my wife Stacy, who was just my girlfriend at the time, we were
This
riding
would be
the
a
Ferris
way
wheel.
different story if it wasn't her.
Anyway, it didn't really work. The signal was cutting
Once you
in
got
and
up
out.
there, you couldn't. It didn't
Yeah.
work very well, right?
Since we were... And it was...
It would have been awesome if it had worked and the Ferris wheel stopped, broke.
Oh. And then it got romantic.
Hour 17 from the Ferris wheel.
The zombie apocalypse is currently occurring. Anyway, so that was,
Cool.
Jefferson County Fair, App News County Fair. Those are your fairs for today. Is that? Yeah, that's what we got so far.
Is it?
We are into this day in history.
Dude.
July 10th. We have hit double digits in July. This month.
Well,
Tomorrow will be a week since the 4th of July.
Isn't that
so
crazy?
this month's moving.
July just flies.
On this date, let's see here, 1850, Vice President Millard Fillmore
Oh.
became president following Zachary Taylor's death. Millard time is what they said. So, Millard.
A lot of those presidents
President
back in
Millard.
those years, I don't remember even hearing their names. I mean, I wasn't great with history lessons, and I sure wasn't great memorizing the presidents, but I don't remember either one of those dudes.
Mill. They called him Mill Phil.
Phil.
Millard Fillmore.
Phil. I knew where you were going. I was trying to decide if I wanted to jump in on that or
Yeah,
not.
I went there.
Yeah.
1890, Wyoming became the 44th U.S. state.
Oh, fantastic. Whoa.
Wow.
I'm not sure what that was.
Wyoming. In this date, in 1933, the first police radio system began operating in New York.
New York City?
We have somebody robbing the hot dog vendor. Need you. Breaker. Over.
Breaker.
How did... All right, so before this date in 1933, how did the police... know where to go and what to do?
Good point.
They just yell, "Hey!
Good point.
Somebody's getting mugged over on First Street."
Well, how would they have?
Yeah. You wouldn't have known until after the fact.
Well, I mean, how would you call the police department?
Yeah.
You know, that time frame, a lot of places may not have had. I don't remember. Did everybody have a phone in 1933?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're so smart on our history. We're coming off as complete morons right now.
Amber, bell
Yeah, we need
ringers,
Amber.
bell ringers. That's what
Bell
I was
ringer.
thinking.
Ding, ding,
Yep,
ding, ding,
that's what I thought. I was going to mention that, but I didn't know if anybody else would really get it.
So everybody rang a bell until
Yeah.
it reached the police station.
I believe so. You heard your neighbor go ding ding, and you're like ding ding ding, and then
Oh.
the next one ding 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 ding, and by the time it gets all the way there, it was just a.
It's like on Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
When one village called for help, they lit a fire on the mountaintop.
Yeah.
And then the people that were just hanging out on the next mountain would see it, and then they would light their fire. And then, the next mountain, they would see the fire, and they'd light their fire.
What?
And they'd be, "It's the call for help."
Really? Wow, I've never seen these movies, but I
Yep.
have not seen these movies.
1968, on this date, Eric Clapton announced that the band Cream... What a weird band name. I've always thought that was such a weird
Yeah.
band name.
Well, there was a bunch of weird ones back in that era. Bread,
I know.
cream. I mean, it's just like, what? You guys don't.
Peanut butter.
We need a name for our band. Wait, are you eating
Mayonnaise.
bread? Sweet.
Lunch meat.
Lunch meat.
Anyway, Cream was going to be breaking up after a farewell tour. So.
Oh.
1975, Cher ended her marriage to Greg Allman.
Oh.
You know how long they were married?
No.
10 days. Cher and Greg Allman. Yep. Allman Brothers. On this date in 1984, the jump rope record of 418 turns in 1 minute was set by Tyrone Crone.
Whoa, Tyrone. Why did Tyrone
talking,
change
Tyrone
his voice
Crone?
there?
Middletown, New York is where it happened. 400, that's a lot.
How many? Yeah, that's
418 in 1 minute for a jump rope record. That was 1984. Don't know if that's still the record or not.
That speed, like, just, you wouldn't even see it. How'd they count that?
Yeah, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, come on. 60 seconds in a minute. 400. I mean, seriously, think about that. How many revolutions was he making? How fast was that?
Yeah, how can people seriously,
count
that?
Yeah, how do you count that? Or was there something on the ground that was?
Suppose you recorded it.
Slowed it down. That's nuts.
And then 1985. Oh, this was the date. We went from the uproar from the formula change for Coke. So after causing an uproar by changing the formula on their classic soft drink, Coca-Cola, they announced it would resume selling the old formula as Classic Coke.
Huh.
And now, of course, it's just
I don't think it was ever
Coca-Cola.
put back the way it was anyway, was it?
Nah, I don't.
It was
think so.
never as good after that.
They messed
whole
with
deal.
it.
Yeah,
So-
I remember that in the 80s. It was like, yeah, Coke sucks now.
Yeah,
And
new
it
Coke,
never came back.
old Coke, Classic Coke.
You know, you get the old timers out there to this day that, oh, yeah, get you a bottle of Coke. I'll go clean your chrome bumper. Well, two problems. The Coke isn't the same,
Yeah, it doesn't
and we don't have
cocaine.
chrome bumpers.
It doesn't have cocaine in it
Yeah,
anymore.
when
I found out that it actually used to have cocaine in it back in the day, I thought the person that was telling me that was lying, but it was a true story.
What, it started all
Coke.
like medicinal reasons.
I don't.
And then however it kept getting played with, and, you know, things get played with and change. And
Yeah, they do.
yeah, they do. That was great.
They do. They
Yeah,
certainly do.
they do.
Today, I love to celebrate this first one.
Okay.
Chronic Disease Day. Yes. Give me a on-screen. An on.
Hey, buddy.
Cheers for Chronic Disease Day.
So messed up.
I can't wait till I get to the point in my life where our conversations are just revolve around our health issues. That'll be.
Well, you know,
That'll
it'll
be
be funny 30 years from now if we're still doing this. And it'll be this day, July
we're still
10th.
doing this
No,
in
today is
30
Chronic Disease Day. Remember years ago when we made fun of it? And now we both have it. And
We have multiple chronic diseases.
remember all those blind people you made fun of, Neil? Yeah. What? Can't see you, Steve. Where are you?
Over here. Look into the camera, blind Neil. Anyway, celebrate your chronic disease today. Global Energy Independence Day. Oh, I love it.
Absolutely.
Tree huggers. National Pina Colada Day.
If you like pina coladas, don't go and get lost in the rain.
2 pina coladas. That's what I'm thinking. Little Garth.
Oh,
You'll like this next one. It's National Kitten Day.
I see. I knew you were going to like that one.
Kitty.
You like them so much, you keep getting rid of them.
Our kittens are disappearing at
That's
our
weird.
house.
If anybody knows anything, please call the Shetler hotline.
2 days in a row, I woke up to one less kitten out front.
Yeah, that's not right, man.
One by one, they're getting picked off. It's International Town Criers Day. Get your paper.
Oh.
Get your peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
Hot peanuts. Hot. Get your popcorn. What else can you get? Get your cocaine
Cocaine, yep.
and your Coke.
Hot peanuts. Huh.
That's the second time you thought I said something
I know.
that I didn't say. Get your hearing aids over here.
Do they ever sell corn dogs?
Get your corn dog.
Maybe a
your
horn dog?
Korean corn dogs over here. I don't know what kind of. accent I'm using there. Is that in East Boston? Over here!
It's a town crier.
Get your National Clarahue Day over here. What's Clarahue? It's National Clarahue Day.
You've got way different ones than I do today. I got pink.
What?
Pick Blueberries Day.
Okay.
You already said those 3. Don't Step on a Bee Day.
Get your bees over here.
It's Teddy Bear Picnic Day, based on the early 20th century pop song, The Teddy Bear's Picnic. Oh, I never heard that song. There's your Chronic Disease Day. That's all I got.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have squat today for the days.
Yes.
Man.
Well,
that's all I look forward to most days.
Okay. Well, we've set the tone for today.
Yes.
On this Chronic Disease Day.
Chronic diseases with... Yeah.
Let's get your hot peanuts. Let's take a break, hear from some of our sponsors.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental. The Keokuk County Expo Fair Kickoff Barbecue Cook-Off Meal and Tractor Show is Saturday, July 12th. Pork ribs, pork loin, chicken hindquarters, potatoes, green beans, and dessert. The Tractor Show is all day. Meal for the public begins at 5:30 for a free will offering. For more information, call Neil Weir at 641-660-3359. It's the Keokuk County Expo Fair Kickoff Barbecue Cook-Off Meal and Tractor Show, Saturday, July 12th. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great. Hey, Clint.
Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Keota Veterinary Clinic. We're a small-town clinic that offers the advantages of modern veterinary technology. Our treatment experience ranges from animals as small as hamsters and as large as draft horses. Whether it's routine vaccinations or a complex medical problem, we're here for you and the animals you care about. Find Keota Veterinary Clinic at 102 East Broadway in Keota. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. Keota Veterinary Clinic, where hometown values meet modern medicine. And a big thanks to our sponsors. I don't know what noise you just made over there, but it caught me off guard. Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headline sponsor. And Osky Dental is our studio sponsor. I don't even know why that. I don't know what's going on. I'm just laughing.
I just let out a sort of a laugh, and then you laughed, and that's all it takes sometimes for us. Ooh, one starts it, and we can't stop. I think the sound I made was.
I think maybe I just have something that needs to be released. Just bubbling up. The joy is bubbling up inside of me.
You got the joy down in your where?
Heart. Where? Mine. Let's go to things you need to know. Oh, I like things you need to know. Mattel. Man,
I don't even. This is so
Here we go.
dumb.
Here we go.
This is real, by the way, guys. So
Mattel
listen.
unveiling a new Barbie this week that has type 1 diabetes. It's got the diabetes. Complete with a continuous glucose monitor and insulin pump, 2 medical devices that use, carry, or wear when they have type 1 diabetes. So, diabetes Barbie is the thing. Thoughts?
Well, I don't think. One, I think it's stupid. But 2,
they need to have chronic disease Barbie.
Well, I mean, seriously, that's sort of what is it? Sexist, racist, fascist, everything you want to say. Cause
fascist.
I don't know. I mean, where's the? Like I was saying before we came on. Where's the Ken doll with the dad bod and carrying the?
I mean, where does it stop?
Well, that's just it.
I mean, when I play with toys as a kid,
thank you for finishing that sentence.
I don't currently play with toys. When I played with toys as a kid, I mean, toys are like an escape from reality.
Yeah.
You just want your toys to be toys. Just let them be normal.
I mean, can you imagine playing with some of these Barbies or whatever kind of doll it is?
Hang on. I have to...
Yeah. Wait, let me check my blood sugar level.
And we're not... All right.
No, I'm not making fun of it.
We're not making fun.
But I don't think even the person with that
No.
in their life wants a doll made about... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't want there to be a Ken doll based on me. With a removable beer belly that he stopped drinking 2 years ago but can't get rid of.
We don't need a Steve doll that's half deaf and obese.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not fun to play with.
Where is...
Overweight, deaf Steve doll.
I mean, seriously.
What's the fun in that?
Where does it stop, I guess?
Where does the madness stop?
Yeah, how far has this got to go before somebody gets a hold of the Mattel people and says, you're idiots?
By the way, I see Dr. Dan Schuster in the comments. Dr. Schuster, Dr. Dan, you can... Those discs, the compact discs that you've been wanting are at my wife's office. So stop in and see Stacy and get the goods. Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, John from Storm Street. That stuff.
Storm Street?
I don't know, making stuff up here, man. You can stop by whenever you want.
Get the goods. NHL regular season. You're a big hockey fan, right?
Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan Schuster. See, this is where I was going in my head, but I thought I better leave it alone. Exactly, but I'm going to take it and run with it, Dan, because I agree with you. Where does it stop?
Where does it stop?
Do we need a trans Ken?
What would Ken's name be?
Oh, right.
Andy?
Candy?
Anyway.
Candy.
Ham? You're a big NHL fan.
I freaking love it.
Well, who's your favorite NHL team?
Wayne Gretzky.
The Wayne Gretzkys?
Sure.
That's the NHL regular season
Red
going to be...
Wings.
Oh, the Red Wings.
Was that what they're
Where
called?
are they from?
Is that... I don't know. They had like a wing thing on there.
Yeah.
Is that what...
Well,
is that a team or not?
I think the Detroit Red Wings.
Sweet.
If I remember right.
Okay.
I haven't... Yeah.
Okay.
I used to watch... All right, so let's go on a little sports rant. I used to watch Sports Center all the time.
Yeah?
Back before they got political, but I haven't watched Sports Center. So I'd like be up to date on all sports. I could used to be able to tell you everything going on in the world of sports, from hockey to baseball to football to tennis and golf.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I know like all these old names from the past.
Right.
It's because I watch Sports Center.
Sure.
And they're another one. Too political, garbage. Haven't watched it in decades. So take that, smoke it. Stick that in your pipe.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Anyway, hockey. Like, we need more hockey games. The
Yes.
NHL regular season expanding from 82 to 84 games, beginning with the 2026-27 season. So
Fabulous.
Two extra games for you hockey enthusiasts.
Huh.
How about the Diddy? Sean Diddy Combs.
Oh, that did.
Yeah, he did it. He'll be sentenced on October 3rd on those charges. I think like prostitution charges. So
what, are you going to get, like, 2 weeks?
Yeah, time served, and a $5 fine, and a coupon. I don't know.
Be banned from buying baby oil. That'll be the only thing.
All right, so the comments, Anthony has his eye on you. I believe it.
What? On me?
It says Anthony has his eye on you. That's what it says. I don't know what that means. That's I'm creeped out a little bit. Weight Watchers and Things You Need to Know has survived and emerged from Chapter 11 bankruptcy after completing financial reorganization. They've named a new medical chief and plan to offer menopause therapy. Good.
Awesome!
Sign me up.
I love menopause.
Sign me up for Weight Watchers. Get my menopause checked.
What is...
This is a show, isn't it?
It's like it's going to happen today. It's been a long time coming. I feel it.
We really haven't ripped into people here recently.
Nope.
We've kind of been going
Today's
with the
the
flow.
day.
What's an egg cup, by the way?
What?
An egg cup.
Where are you at? For what? What's an egg cup?
I'm in Things You Need to Know. A woman in Spain, Mara Jose Fuster, has gone into the record books after spending the last 50 years of her life collecting egg cups. She now has 15,485 in her collection. An egg cup. A cup of egg from Mara Jose.
An egg cup is a small, usually ceramic or plastic cup-shaped container designed to hold a boiled egg. So it's like the fancy thing. You see, It's got an egg in it, and they go, and then they take the top off.
Well, she's got over 15,000 of
Well,
those.
she's a nut job.
Yeah.
Because
what's her family going to do with all those when she
throw them at her?
Kicks the bucket. People with all these collections,
right?
What do you do with all that stuff when they die? I mean, it's neat that they collect those things, but
I guess.
What do you do with
Right.
have a big auction, I guess.
Right, or a party. Egg cup party. Ain't no party like an egg cup party.
Oh. Let's see here. Let's go to Canada. Now, we talked a little bit about this, I think, last week. Fans of the group Velvet Sundown are in shock after it was revealed that the group doesn't exist because they're AI.
Oh, yeah.
They have now 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, but they totally made up. Artificial intelligence, Velvet Sundown.
That's nuts.
We are saying don't listen to them. I mean, you might want to just to see what they're all about, but...
Yeah, otherwise...
And we're talking about them as if they're real. They're not real.
Yeah, don't listen to it.
Yeah. Weird. Olivia Livy Dunn. You familiar with her?
Should I be?
I mean, I'm kind of surprised you're not. The former LSU star gymnast and
What's
viral
her name?
sensation, Liv Dunn.
Okay.
Says that she was turned down from purchasing Babe Ruth's former New York City,
sorry.
His home, Babe Ruth's old home, saying that the building voted, quote, not to have me live there. So they must not want to put up with her shenanigans or maybe the paparazzi. Oh, what's going on over there?
Sorry. Oh.
Olivia Livy Dunn.
She's a gymnast.
All right.
She's stretchy. Bendy.
She like Gumby or what?
Probably, yeah.
Other stuff. Apparently, Jennifer Aniston's latest love interest is a guy named Jim Curtis.
Oh,
Jimbo, a hypnotist. She's in love with a hypnotist. What if he just hypnotized her?
Yeah, I don't think I'd tell people I'm in love with a
You're going to
hypnotist.
love me. Watch my watch, and you will fall in love with me. She's been following him for years, and now evidently it's a thing.
I think he hypnotized her. He's probably got a bunch of wives.
Chris Pratt, of course, he's kind of one of the go-to guys in Hollywood the last several years. He is up for another role and will provide the voice for everyone's favorite lasagna-eating cat, Garfield.
How many Garfield movies are they going to do?
I don't know. They list this one as Garfield 2. I mean, as you mentioned.
There's a ton of them.
There's more than that. So you went from Bill Murray back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Voicing Garfield.
Right.
To now Chris Pratt. Other news, former NBA star Dwight Howard getting divorced. His wife of less than a year says that she done. She gone. She's had enough.
Oh.
Hey, my Aunt Rachel sent 20 stars. Thanks, Rachel. Brian Luttrell of the Backstreet Boys has brought a lawsuit against a Florida county saying authorities are not helping to control trespassers from sunbathing on his private beachfront property.
They must be ugly. I mean, you wouldn't care if they were hot people.
So it's not Liv Dunn is not sunbathing.
You would not be calling the authorities on her.
All right. They say July is on pace to become the hottest month on Earth ever.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Global warming, man.
Well, I mean, after this week, I'd say our July's not been that bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it seems average. I mean, you
Yeah.
expect 80s and
some 90s.
Low 90s.
Yeah.
And then finally, in some stuff you need to know, the U.S. Supreme Court has cleared the way for President Trump to resume mass layoffs of federal workers. So, I mean, if they're not really working, get rid of them. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible.
Impossible.
Question. In the impossible, this happens to 11,000 Americans each day. What is it? What are we talking about?
Okay.
Literally impossible. You would never guess this. This happens to 11,000 Americans each day. What is it? Let's take a look at our comments.
You can touch it.
Bubby, Amber, Dan, Nancy, Anthony, Sandy, Amber, Jackie, Laura Lee, Sherry, Dixie, Amber, Peg, Pat, Sherry, Trailer Park Country. What's up, guys? Girls, I don't know. Guys, people at the trailer park. Amber, Anthony, Amber, Anthony, Rachel, Anthony, Dan, Amber, Dan, Anthony, Amber. Yo. So what happens to 11,000 people in America each day?
You're
speechless. They go speechless?
They come out.
They become mute? They come out of where?
The shower.
Well, let's hope that more than 11,000 Americans shower.
I don't have a clue.
They turn
red.
50.
Oh.
I'm kind of surprised. I would think that there'd be more. Stub your toes. That's a good guess.
Right?
11,000 Americans each day turn 50. I don't know. That just seems like a low number.
Yeah. How many people are there?
Yeah.
In America?
I mean, millions?
I mean,
I don't know how many people are in America. But God bless it. God bless America. Let's see here. Let's do some random things for the next few minutes.
Well, I didn't need to see this. I'm not sure what this is.
What are you looking at?
Not what I need to be, that's for sure. My grandma would not be proud. There was a bunch of graphs and tables and stuff, and I don't know how to even read those things. 340 million people in the
America?
U.S.
And only 11,000 turn 50 each day? I don't know. I can't wrap my brain around
Right,
it.
I'm not good with math or words.
How about we do something called Next Thing You Know, I'm sitting in
poo.
All right. I mean, that could be it. So here's an example. This is from people that have called into radio shows before.
Okay.
The next thing you know, I'm sitting in cow dung.
What?
I was walking in the pasture, and there was a hole that I couldn't see. I twisted my ankle and fell into a big cow pie.
Man.
The next thing you know, I'm sitting in half-eaten fried chicken, mac and cheese, and mashed potatoes. A waitress bust a table and dropped her tray on me.
Oh.
The next thing you know, I was waking up in an ant bed. Alcohol may have been involved.
Oh.
Do you have anything to add to this? Those are my 3 examples. The next thing you know, I'm sitting in, or I'm waking up in. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. I'm trying to think the grossest
Next
thing.
thing you
that
know,
I've
I was
sat
waking
in.
up on a couch in a room that I'd never seen in my life and had no idea where I was at. And got a little freaked out. It was in some bar in Clinton, Iowa. And apparently I was carried back to this room and thrown on the couch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And 4 hours later woke up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, your friends still having a good time while you were...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I never sat in anything good, though. Like poo or... I don't think. You know what? Probably more than I can remember. I'm sure growing up on the farm, there was times you fall or whatever, and it was like, oh, not again with the poo.
Oh, the poo got me again.
Poo.
Yeah, I don't really have anything. I'm trying to rack my brain here for something weird that might have happened to me, but yeah, I'm not coming up with anything.
It seems like I sat in food one time, but I don't remember why I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
Probably the same night I was carried into a couch. I don't know.
How about, let's see, what should we do next? Wrong, but you do it anyway. They say one example is laughing during serious situations.
Oh, yeah. And not to be disrespectful, but it's just sometimes when certain things are said or how they're said, you know. Our brain portrays things a lot different than normal people. I mean,
I have this weird, like, I do a weird mental thing where I laugh at things, and I'm not really laughing. I'm just kind of like breaking the ice.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm like, oh, this is awkward.
okay. Yeah, I see that. Yep.
You know, I'll let out a laugh and like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I did that to my boss one time, and I laughed at something that I wasn't really laughing at it.
Yeah.
I was just kind of, you know,
breaking the ice, like you
this
said.
is weird. I'm gonna laugh.
Okay.
He didn't like it.
Oh.
That's a jerk.
Huh.
Other stuff where, what's it called? Wrong, but you do it anyway. This person says, I love picking my nose. It says, I really do. I look forward to it a few times a day. I try to keep it to myself. So,
okay. No.
I didn't
my nose just
that one,
itched.
obviously.
My nose just itches now, but let's be honest here. We're all human, and I'm sure that everybody at one point or another has to do the whole like, what is that, you know? But I don't wake up in the morning and think, wow, well, 4:45.
Pick my nose.
About 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock's going to be so good. I'm going to dive deep into that nostril. Hope I get me a big old boogie.
It's been building up all day in there. I can feel it. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
That's weird. How about deliberately deliberately let incoming calls go to voicemail from friends and family members when I'm not in the mood to talk at that moment.
Oh, sure.
Again, that is wrong, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with it.
I'm busy.
Yeah. I mean, I let most of my phone calls go to voicemail.
He's not lying. It's a rarity if he answers.
Oh, you never call me.
I gave up. It was pointless.
Let's see here. Wrong, but you do it anyway. If it's really late or early and no one is anywhere nearby, sometimes I'll go left around the roundabout. They say it's the perfect crime.
That's awesome. I sort of want to do that now.
Yeah, because you go.
Yeah.
You naturally go right.
I really want to try that now.
So they say if nobody's around, they go
Is
left.
And I'm sure there is, but I wonder if it's an actual law that you have to go right.
Well, I'd assume so.
Well, let's try it.
Just in the.
You got to go to Ottumwa today, right?
I'll be going to Ottumwa.
There's some roundabouts.
There are?
There's one.
All right.
Not that I know. No, there's two. Yeah, there's roundabouts down there.
I'm not sure. I don't drive around Ottumwa all that much.
What?
So.
Don't go to the one side. Ooh, man.
Wrong, but you do it anyway. I skip meals out of sheer laziness. Well, that's stupid.
Wow.
I don't.
I
don't. No.
Yeah.
Rarely do I miss a meal.
No. Normally I make up an extra one or two a day.
And then finally, this is wrong, but you do it anyway. Q-tips in my ears after a shower.
It's the best time to get the wax because your ears are wet. And you can get there and really clean. Then you put, I like the strong Q-tips that fit into my power drill. Man, you'll get them things cleaned out quick.
Then you put it in reverse.
Right. So what's the problem? You're not technically you're not supposed to use Q-tips in your ears at all.
You shouldn't stick Q-tips.
But what's the problem if you do it? It's worse if you do it after a shower.
I don't know. I think probably just the whole Q-tip thing.
Oh, that's stupid. Why'd they invent them then?
Yeah.
I don't have any extra quirks like that, I don't think. I mean, I definitely don't look forward to picking my nose. I don't skip meals. Huh.
Yeah. Wrong, but you do it anyway. In the comments, Dan says, I think he's talking about the nose picking, is just playing with it. Excavating is digging with a purpose. Sometimes you got to get in there.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's when you leave the room. And you're just like, I don't care if someone walks in at this point because this thing is coming out now.
Anthony, by the way, in the comments says, as far as next thing I know, I was mowing my field. Next thing you know, I was getting stung by yellow jackets.
Whoa.
So dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson. All right. It's just about 8 o'clock. I think we're close enough to 8 o'clock. We'll take our second commercial break of the day, hear from some more of our sponsors, and then we'll be back. We got all of our normal stuff. We'll take a look at our birthdays, some community calendar, what's coming up this week, some weird news. Jay Dennis from Bridalwood Midwest Insurance coming in at about 8:30 today, so we'll be chatting with him. Lots to get to for the second hour of Just Another Morning Show.
We're always looking for ways to improve, and we do that by embracing new and better technologies.
With each of us having our own areas of expertise, we collaborate together to give you the best care possible.
Striving to give you the best smile, we believe doing things right the first time saves you both time and money.
Hi, I'm Cindy, owner of the Garden Gate here in Sigourney, proudly serving the community for 28 years. We are a full-service florist and make deliveries to all of Keokuk County and North English. We also serve all funeral homes in the area. From fresh flowers, plants, and candles, we have gifts for all occasions. Did I mention we have seasonal decor too? We are located at 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney. We look forward to seeing you.
Red, White, and Blue from Tassel Ridge Winery is one of Iowa's most popular red wines, and it's now available in cans. It's a sweet red wine that tastes like grapes right off the vine. Red, white, and blue is great when served chilled and sipped as you sit on your porch watching the sunset or watching fireworks in the distance. Tassel Ridge Red, White, and Blue is available at about 350 retail outlets in Iowa. If you don't see Red, White, and Blue in cans or bottles, ask the manager to get it for you.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Hey, a big thanks to all of our sponsors on Steve Shetler Media, Just Another Morning Show, and Brothers Market, our headline sponsor. Osky Dental, our studio sponsor. We're live. What?
I didn't say anything.
We're live. We're local. We are high above Sigourney, the Sigourney metropolis, the high rise of Sigourney, above Barn Wired.
And in high definition color.
Yes. HD 4K.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. The more you know.
Yeah. We're into the new hour. Let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast.
Since I never did anyway.
Holy smokes, did we skip the forecast? I knew it felt like we missed something.
Yep, you're right. I knew something as well was wrong, but I couldn't think of. So anyway, hey guys, want to see what's going on today in the weather? Okay.
Let's do it.
50% chance of showers and thunderstorms today, mainly after 7. Well, we're after 7.
Here we are.
So there's a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms today. Partly sunny otherwise.
50% chance that it won't.
Right. Partly sunny otherwise, 88 for a high. 40% chance of that rain tonight, increasing clouds, low around 70. A 40% chance of rain tomorrow after 1. Partly sunny. That'll be fun tomorrow. After 1. Got to keep track of that time when you're reading forecast, I don't want to tell people something and it's wrong. It happens. Partly sunny tomorrow afternoon, a high of 90. More showers and thunderstorms likely Friday night, 70% chance of those. Low of 69. And Saturday, unfortunately, now they've got rain in that forecast. 30% chance after 1, partly sunny, and a high near 82. So I'm hoping when they say after 1, it's like 4.
Or not at all.
Right, but if it has to come, make it come later. After car show, after golf tournament, after tractor show and stuff going on at the expo, all that. So, forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate, all the lovely people over there with the fresh floral arrangements.
Lovely. Cindy,
home decor,
Danny.
sympathy gifts.
Lovely.
Serving
Keokuk County and the surrounding area for over 28 years.
Yeah.
Amazing. Let's take a look at our community calendar. It's sponsored by Enchanted Events, located just south of Sigourney, right off Highway 149. Book your next event at Enchanted Events. And on the calendar, what do we got here? Let's take a look at our list. As Neil mentioned, we've got the Keokuk County Expo Fair Kickoff Barbecue Cook-Off. That is coming up on Saturday. The public meal is at 5:30. They officially, the registration ended for the teams of 4 if you wanted to sign up. I think you could probably still sneak in there if you wanted to.
I bet you they'd let you.
I bet they'd let you, too. Yeah, but if you want to eat the food, that's the good part.
Oh, yeah.
5:30 is when that starts off. It's a free will offering for that meal. Check it out. Neil's going to be hanging out there.
Yes. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
do a little judging of the meat.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Tonight, Oskaloosa City Band will be performing live music in the park in downtown Oskaloosa. That's Thursday nights at 8 o'clock through August 7th. Check that out. Lots of, Bruce Pfeiffer is involved in that, so it's going to be good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They got some snacks. Take your lawn chairs and enjoy that. And then tomorrow at the Sigourney Golf and Country Club, you can join the Friday night party. Happy hour. Special begins at 4. Golf is optional. Fun is required, though. Golf is registrations at 5:30. Tee off at 6. Public's welcome. Free popcorn. Drink specials. Check it out. The Party. Happy hour. Fridays
Sweet.
At the Sigourney Golf and Country Club. Coming up this week here on Steve Shetler Media. Well, yesterday we were in limbo. We didn't know what was going to be happening for our Iowa Music Showcase. And now, let me introduce to you Chip. Chip Albright is his name.
Where is he?
Look, he's right there on the screen.
Oh, I thought he was going to walk in or something. Like
Chip, I'm going to come at you like a spider monkey, Chip. Chip Albright going to be hanging out with us tomorrow. And the thing is, Chip's not coming to mess around. He's coming to do the gig, and then he's got to hit the road.
Oh, really?
He was telling me that he and his family, I think he's up from around Des Moines.
Yeah.
They're taking a little weekend trip to Nebraska. So he's really going out of his way to fill in tomorrow. So
wow.
We really appreciate that.
No kidding.
Never met Chip before in my life.
Huh.
But he's going to be playing us some tunes tomorrow. We're all going to get to know Chip Albright.
Awesome.
Tomorrow starting at 11:30 at Barn Wired. Be there in person. Watch it live on Facebook and YouTube, and listen to it again if you want on Skunk River Radio tomorrow at 2 p.m. That's when it replays. Chip Albright. Chip!
That's cool.
Chip Albright tomorrow. And he'll be calling in tomorrow. I'll talk to him for the first time on the phone tomorrow morning, probably about 8 o'clock. So tune in for that.
Cool.
Sports section coming up on Saturday morning, 8 a.m. at Barn Wired. Again, that's another thing. You can be there live and in person. Watch it on Facebook, YouTube. Listen to the replay on Skunk River Radio at 10 a.m. Sports section. And A.J. Johnson from KTVO is our host during the summer months. A.J. has got Albia baseball lined up to come in. So we'll be chatting with Albia baseball. I think, don't hold me to this, I think we also have EBF softball. So
really?
Albia baseball, EBF softball, going to be on the show sports section Saturday morning at 8 a.m. at Barn Wired. So, again, check that out. Have we missed anything? I always think that we missed things, and obviously we do.
Well, sometimes.
On occasion. Next Tuesday, we'll do Tuesday Night Tune-Up Live from your Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch at 7 p.m. Safe Grafke is your host, talking to local and area drivers. Birthdays. I knew it. Yeah. Why do we always want to forget the birthdays?
I don't know. Bling, 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 bling.
Whenever you're ready over there, Neil.
Oh, I was waiting for the chicken. Birthday is brought to you by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, realtor. Give her a call, 641-295-4142. Wow.
Good luck on this first name on the hometown side.
Oh, that's easy. Loken van de Vecte. Was I
Something
close?
like that.
Was I? It's Loken.
Loken.
Van de Vet?
I think it's Van de Vet.
Okay. Happy birthday to you, Loken.
I don't know if you're familiar with like the Oskaloosa food truck park thing that they do.
Yeah.
He's kind of the guy in charge of
Okay. Well, there you go.
Loken.
All right. Van de Vet. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't want to butcher it. So, Bob Dylan. He
Bob Dylan.
He didn't sound like that. Bob. Wasn't he? Weren't you guys neighbors?
Yeah.
Right?
Where
did they live?
All right, so Bob technically isn't a hometown birthday anymore, but he lived in Sigourney for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm recognizing
Where
him.
was he at in relation to where you lived?
Right
I can't
next
even remember.
door.
Was it right next door?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, cool.
Yeah.
So
Bob and I were neighbors and
buddies,
longtime
and
friends.
Didn't you guys like shoot each other with BB guns and
We
stuff?
did. We
That's
shot
what
each other with BB guns in the cemetery.
Yes. Perfect. That's a
Nothing
good
like
time.
playing in the cemetery, shooting BB guns at each other.
Shooting ghosts. Celebrity birthdays. Well, that's all the hometown.
Yeah.
So if you got a birthday out there today, I didn't even look.
Yeah,
to
homers.
see
Get your birthdays in.
Homers. Celebrity birthdays. Arlo Guthrie, singer-songwriter, 77 years old.
Do you know what Arlo Guthrie sang?
Maybe, but I don't. The name doesn't ring a bell. Do you?
Well, the name rings a bell, but I have no clue what he sang.
Oh.
Arlo. Fun name, though.
Yeah.
Arlo.
Arlo Guthrie. Singer. Oh, Greg. What?
Kin.
70.
I love is Jeopardy.
Oh, my. I forgot about that one. He's 75. Ooh. Phyllis from The Office. There's no reason to tell you her real name because her name is Phyllis.
If you said Phyllis Smith, nobody would know who you're talking about. But if you said Phyllis from The Office, everybody knows who you're talking
she's 73.
about. Yeah.
Baseball great Andre Dawson.
Andre.
He is 70.
The Hawk.
Yes.
Hit some home runs.
Oh,
I tell
man.
you.
Was he
just looked menacing.
He did. I don't have a clue who he is, but nor do I know football coach Urban Meyer, who is 60.
Really?
Who is he?
A multinational champion coach.
For?
He coached Florida and then
Okay.
Ohio State.
Uh-huh.
And then I think he went to the Jacksonville Jaguars for a heartbeat and didn't last long in the NFL.
Seriously, if they don't coach the Hawkeyes, I really don't pay attention because that's about as much as I get into with sports.
If Iowa could if Kirk Ferentz ever retires, and
You
Iowa
think he
could
will?
somehow divvy up like $10 million a year for Urban Meyer, that'd be something.
Oh, that'd be cool. All right.
And he'd stick around for like a couple of years until the next big deal came in.
Right. Because he's not committed. He's there for the money. He's a player.
Exactly.
Players play. Got to help me on Gary's last name because I always mess it up. Singer from Rascal Flatts, Gary what?
LaVox.
It is LaVox.
It's what it looks
I want to
like.
say Laveau or something, but LaVox.
That's not his real last name.
54. Oh, it isn't.
One of my Nashville
Oh, really?
record promoter friends told me a long time ago that he actually changed his name because that means the voice.
Oh. In
kind
French,
of
I suppose.
egotistical.
Yeah, but like
Gary,
in French.
the voice, LaVox.
Wow.
The singer for Rascal Flatts. He's got a heck of a voice.
He does, but that is a little bit on the cocky side. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Actress from the Modern Family, Sofia Vergara.
Say it like she does.
I can't. I can't
do it.
roll
Just
my
try it.
R's. Sofia Vergara. She's 52.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. Idiot Jessica Simpson.
Jay! Feel!
I'm in the midst. Stacy and I are in the midst of watching Modern Family.
It's a great show
on Peacock.
I really like it. And honestly, there's a few key players on that show that without them, it wouldn't be a great show.
Yeah,
It'd be very
true.
dull.
Yeah.
But she is one of them that just, whatever scene she's in, she has a presence about her and, she's...
Your eyes are drawn to her?
Well, I
Is
mean,
what
it's not
you're
like
saying?
she's a great actress. You don't watch her for her acting. So, anyway, here's one that a singer and somewhat actress. I mean, you don't watch her or listen to her for any reason. Jessica Simpson's 44.
Well, how does she entertain you then?
She don't entertain me for nothing. She's such a ditz.
Chicken of the sea.
Yeah, it's just, what a weirdo. And football great Antonio Brown, 36, heck of a quarterback for the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. You nailed it.
Thanks.
Good job.
That's nowhere close, is it?
No.
Oh.
No. He's a wide receiver.
Same difference.
I think he played for the Steelers, if I remember right.
Oh. Well, happy birthday to everybody. Hometown Real Estate, Nikki Leathers, bringing you those birthdays. Hometown and celebs.
Keeping it real with Nikki Leathers. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we get weird?
Okay.
That is weird. Probably. Forget baseball, Neil. I know you're a big baseball fan.
Oh, come on.
Ranks right up there with NHL hockey.
Yeah.
You, and obviously football.
Yeah.
America's real pastime now is what they call doom scrolling. So you're scrolling on your phone on the toilet.
What?
Yeah, while you're on the toilet.
Well, yeah.
It's a new survey has flushed out the truth. Americans spend a whopping 4.5 days a year scrolling through social media while sitting on the toilet.
I call no.
What?
I don't
It's
spend...
a survey. The survey says it. Believe it.
I can't sit that long on the toilet scrolling.
4.5 days.
Lose feeling in my legs, and the stench makes me pass out. I mean,
well, yeah, there's that. Let's see here. Other stuff. Oh, so while you're on your phone, on TikTok, there is a new health craze called fiber maxing. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's taking over TikTok, they say, with influencers promoting high-fiber foods like chia seeds, beans, and whole grains.
Okay.
Wellness content creators, including a 25-year-old named Pamela Coral, have racked up millions of views eating fiber-rich meals for better health and better management. So, fiber maxing. Sounds like another fad.
Correct me if I'm wrong. What does the fiber do? Does that slow you down or make you go?
Studies show increased fiber intake lowers the risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes.
Well,
and even a small boost, just 7 grams more a day, can cut the risk of chronic disease, which we're celebrating today, by up to 9%.
We're celebrating.
Yes. We should have brought like party hats today and a cake. Anyway. Fiber
chronic
maxing.
disease?
Yes. Woo! Let's go to Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
I know you're a big Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah.
He's rich. He is funding a bold scientific effort to bring back New Zealand's extinct South Island giant moa, M-O-A. Jackson and partners of his have contributed $15 million to Colossal Biosciences, a company working on extinction projects. So they want to de-extinct. They want to bring things back, basically.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting. What else is going on? The bow of the USS New Orleans, lost in a 1942 Pacific battle, was discovered in Iron Bottom Sound. I don't care about this.
The what?
Yeah, they found a ship.
Oh.
There was too much information.
Because they found the bow?
Bow, stern. What is it?
I think it's bow.
Hey, Neil, shut up.
Again.
Bow down to this.
Once a
Beyonce.
week I get one call out. So when I get it, I take it.
Bow. What did I say?
You said bow.
Bow.
And it's bow.
Bow. Bow, wow, wow. Yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Never going to talk about boats again. Making a mental note.
Stern this.
I got your stern.
A full mast, baby.
Let's go swimming.
Okay. I'd like swimming.
In New Mexico's Holloman Lake, scientists have confirmed record high levels of toxic, what they call forever chemicals. In New Mexico's Holloman Lake, detecting contamination up to 10,000 times above the EPA limits.
Whoa.
So,
what is getting dumped in that?
Don't go swimming. I was just kidding. Don't go swimming in the Holloman Lake in New Mexico.
What's feeding that lake?
Researchers warn that PFAS could harm reproduction and persist across generations. So, Discovery highlights ongoing struggles with PFAS. Again, those forever chemicals with contamination nationwide. So, it must be a problem.
Wow.
Let's go to China.
Holloman.
China. A viral job ad in a forestry district in China is recruiting what they call wild men actors to entertain tourists for 500 yuan daily. It must be a payment or their money.
Keep talking.
You're going to go be a wild man?
Oh, yeah. I'm a wild man.
NPCs, whatever that is, will wear wild men costumes, patrol the park, and perform mysterious dances while only making woo-woo sounds. Huh. The role requires living outdoors, sometimes eating raw food, and interacting with visitors without speaking. Wow, this sounds horrible. And they say both extroverts and introverts are encouraged to apply for this unique role. So if you want a job, this is inspired by local legends of tall, hairy, wild men. Woo, 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 woo. The post attracted about 10,000 applicants of all ages and genders.
Well, heck, I'd probably fit right in.
Yeah. Wild man. Wild man Neil Crock.
I'm a wild man.
And then finally, in some weird news, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers piloting what they call Coyote rovers, which are unmanned ground vehicles, UGVs, equipped with life-sized plastic coyote figures to deter wildlife from military airfields and protect fighter jets. So they're using.
Well, that's a smart idea, really.
These prototypes, developed by the Engineer Research and Development Center, have been tested at various airfields, including Naval Air Station Pensacola and Fort Campbell. So they mimic the presence of real coyotes, aiming to scare off birds and other animals that could pose a threat to aircraft safety. So, robot coyotes.
That's interesting, though. I mean,
didn't we read something about that? It's been a little while, but I remember reading something about that. It might have been in a different country where they were using like robot dogs or something at airports to keep birds from interfering.
But boy, these things are so scary looking.
Oh, you're looking at pictures of the robot dogs?
They are just not lifelike at all. I mean, they are. Now won't come. Oh, good grief! It looks like cartoons.
I mean, if you're a bird, you might.
Well, maybe, but look at them.
It's just basically a plastic coyote on like a
four-wheeler frame.
Yeah, yeah.
I suppose from up in the sky, they're like, look, I mean, all the coyotes are the same.
They could probably put whatever they wanted to on top of the wheels.
Right.
And it's going to scare off whatever.
Yeah.
What would you like to talk about for the next few minutes?
I would like to talk about the fact that, I don't know.
How about names that are coming back?
Oh, yeah, let's do that. I love that, Neil.
The story your family always tells about you, or the dumbest thing you believed. We could also talk about proposed U.S. states that never came to be.
Really?
Those are your options right now. Girl names that are coming back, I should clarify.
Oh.
The story your family always tells about you.
I wish I knew if there's a story my family always tells about me.
The dumbest thing you believed, or proposed U.S. states that never.
Let's do the dumbest thing you believed.
All right, so dumbest things whether as a kid or adult, what is the dumbest thing you believed? As there are obviously some gullible people. You know, you're more gullible when you're a kid.
Oh, yeah.
So here's some examples, and you think about some dumb things that you believed. I'll try to think of some dumb things I believe. All right, so this person says, I saw a bunch of strobe lights My dad told me it was the aliens looking for children who have been bad, and he scared me straight.
Awesome.
So strobe lights.
That's a good idea.
This person says, my dad... Why is everything with my dad?
'Cause
My
dads are
dad
mean.
convinced me that the orange balls to keep airplanes from hitting power lines... So you see those big... I never realized that's what those were.
Oh, really?
Were flotation devices to keep the lines afloat if a flood comes.
Wow, he really put some thought into that one. Man.
I never knew that's what those
orange
balls were
south
for.
of Sigourney, where the old airport used to be years and years ago, especially down that neck of the woods, they had those all over the power lines down there. And
Okay.
yeah, so early on as a kid, it was like, yeah, I was always curious what those were. I thought they were just there to see if the planes could hit them, like they get points. If they...
It's like a video game.
Right.
This next one says, my dad had me convinced that aspirin comes from aspen trees, and if you licked the bark, it would cure a headache.
Wow. Man, these dads are hardcore. I love it.
And then finally, this other person says, when I was young, I thought... All right, so this person is seeing the signs where it says no shoulder, like on the side of the road, or low shoulder, or whatever. What does it say?
Yeah.
So this person says, when I was young, I thought no shoulder driving meant no driving with your shoulders.
Jeez.
Kind of hard. I mean, we know... Were you there last year when the armless archer came to
No,
Tuesday
I was
Night
not able to
Tune-Up?
make it. I just watched.
Kind of reminded, and he likes to make fun of himself, so it is fair game.
True. And if you've ever seen an in-car footage of him racing, it's messed up. I mean, how he can do things as fast as he does with no arms.
Yeah, that
it's
guy's
crazy.
amazing. That guy.
I'm trying to
is
think if there was
amazing.
ever anything like that. Maybe. Man, I'm sure there was, because that sounds like stuff my dad and my grandpa would have tried to tell us as kids just to keep us away from, certain areas or...
Sure. Tried to scare
Do
you
you have
away
any
from
that
things.
pop into your head?
I mean, yeah, not really.
I mean, it'll hit me this afternoon. It'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. That would have been a good one to bring up. But I don't know.
Yeah. So things you believed, the dumbest things that you believed. Random topic.
Interesting.
Here on Steve Shetler Media, just another morning show. All right. Well, let's take a break. Let's take our final break of the day. We've got our guest, Jay Dennis, hanging out with us. We're going to be talking to Jay, get to know Jay a little bit from Bridalwood Midwest Insurance after our commercial break here on Just Another Morning Show. Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson Street, Sigourney, is a locally owned specialty ice cream shop, which also serves sandwiches and appetizer-style foods. Try one of their many delicious Savage Swirls, a Tenderloin, a Savage Right, salads, nachos, sides, and drinks. It's all at Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson, Sigourney. Follow them on Facebook and find the link to order online. And be sure to try the Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week at Walker Drive-Thru. Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson Street, Sigourney, is a locally owned specialty ice cream shop, which also serves sandwiches and appetizer-style foods. Try one of their many delicious Savage Swirls, a Tenderloin, a Savage Right, salads, nachos, sides, and drinks. It's all at Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson, Sigourney. Follow them on Facebook and find the link to order online. And be sure to try the Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week at Walker Drive-Thru. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You got to stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. The Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney presents the Faster Horses with opening act Neva Alden in concert Friday, July 18th at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. The Faster Horses are your one-stop shop for both kinds of music, country and western. If you like high-energy 90s style country music, you're gonna love the Faster Horses. And Neva Alden is one of the best up-and-comers on the Iowa country music scene. And don't forget about the 3rd annual Fair Kickoff Cook-Off on Saturday, July 12th. It'll be here before you know it. The concert at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney on Friday, July 18th.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
All right, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor here on Just Another Morning Show. We thank Osky Dental for being our studio sponsor. And yeah, we are hanging out, mentioned right before the break. We're hanging out. We've been talking about Jay coming in all week long, and here he is. We're meeting Mr. Good News himself, Jay Dennis.
Yes.
He's doing the dance already.
I was just practicing.
Hey, come on up to the microphone.
Yes,
that mic is kind of sensitive. You have to be close to it
Sure.
to pick you up good. So Jay Dennis from Bridalwood Midwest Insurance in Marengo, correct?
Yep, that's just I work out of my home office.
Cool.
Bridalwood is kind of all over the country. Basically what they do is support agents. I'm a independent licensed insurance agent. Bridalwood supports us with training and marketing and things like that. But as far as the agents go, we run our business however we see fit. So
sure,
I'm kind of all over the place. I work out in Marengo, but I'm down in this area an awful lot. Got family down here, so I'm always around. I'm not too far around, not too far away. So
that's cool.
But yeah.
And you grew up in Watchier, right?
Just outside of Watchier, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you're kind of a lifelong Southeast Iowan?
Yeah, yep. Spent my fair amount of time on the Skunk Rivers, too. So.
Really? That's cool. So Skunk River Radio is right up
I
your
love
alley.
It. I was so pumped when you brought that genre. I would always tell my wife they need a classic country station because there's a million country rock stations.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's the only type of country
It's
I'll
funny to
listen
hear you say classic, though.
Well,
because in our terms, I think classic is still so much older.
Yeah.
And we're of the age, especially that classic and oldies was what we grew up with, and it's like, wow, we are getting old.
Yeah.
So, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I was excited to hear that there's going to be that genre.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of that thing where there's a radio station here in Southeast Iowa that has the 80s and 90s covered. You have the other stations that are more current. So it's like, we need to fit that. There's that gap in between there. So yeah, that's pretty fun. So Again, Jay Dennis from Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. So how long have you been in the insurance game? How long have you been doing this stuff?
I've been in insurance for probably a total of 15 years on and off. I've been in just the Medicare market of health insurance for 9 years, something like that. So it's kind of a niche market within the health insurance, but that's right where I want to be because it's just kind of a vulnerable population, generally speaking, with there's all kinds of law changes and plan changes from year to year, and a lot of folks get easily overwhelmed, easily confused.
Insurance can be a very confusing thing.
Absolutely. So it's a valuable resource when you can have a live person to sit across the table to answer questions, go over options, stuff like that, because all the TV commercials and mailers and all that want you to call into an 800 number, and then you're going to get God knows who in some other state, and they're just going to try to get a sale and then keep you moving on your way. But I always tell people, whether it's me or somebody else, use a local agent because they know the local markets and the products and stuff like that, but there's a face to match a face with a name to go to with questions, and it doesn't cost anything to use an agent. We always get paid by the insurance companies, so it doesn't cost anything to utilize an agent. So it's really valuable, especially these days.
I was going to say it's like buying anything local. It's like you know the person, you can go back to that place, with questions or problems or whatever, and you have that local person that helps you and deals with it.
I've had a lot of old timers say, if something goes wrong, I know where you live. And it's true.
So that's one thing that I kind of use, like from a sales aspect with what I'm doing with like Steve Shetler Media and Skunk River Radio. It's like, you know where I live. I'm obviously not going anywhere.
Exactly.
So I'm not here to try to screw you over in any way. It's like I live with you. I'm here with you. So let's make something work with this.
Right. Yeah. So you don't end up with like a flaming paper bag on your front porch.
So again, Jay Dennis hanging out with us. You've seen his face. We always say, "Oh, there's the smiling face, the handsome face of Jay Dennis," and now he's here, live and in person.
You're always the one that says the handsome Jay Dennis. Now, I'm not saying that you're not a handsome guy, Jay. I'm just saying I prefer not to say that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Because I'm glad when you walk in, you brought up your wife. That makes me feel better. So at least I know that we're good, but the fact that you have been practicing the dance, that
impresses you.
Oh man, I was afraid we were going to turn him off by doing that. So
no, yes, I'm ready for it.
Ready. Karate chops.
But am I going to hear the music when it comes?
No,
that's all right. Yeah. That's okay. I know what it sounds like.
Good news. What? So what? All right. How long have you been in the insurance game, and what kind of got you into this line of work?
So I was in
like 15 years?
Yeah, I did life insurance and annuities and things like that right out of college, which would have been 2008, and that's when the big crash happened. So it was kind of feast and famine, and I didn't really particularly like what I was doing. It was a lot more salesy, where I was trying to talk people into buying this or that, and whether they really could or not. So I just it didn't really mesh well long term. So then I got out of the insurance game for quite a while, hated it, didn't want anything to do with sales. A friend of my wife was getting into Medicare, asked her to do it. She was like, no, it's not really for me, but Jay might be interested. And so the more I learned about it, the more I liked it, because it's just a lot. There's no selling. It's these people have to pick some type of plan, and I just kind of help let the conversation dictate it. Right. Yeah. I just match clients with companies. I can contract with just about any company I want, so the more options I can offer, the better. They all pay me the same, so I don't care who you pick as long as you feel good about it at the end of the night. So that's kind of how I came to get back into the insurance business, is a side where it wasn't selling, but at the same time, like I said, there's a need for knowledgeable resources rather than just the TV commercials and this and that. So and I've always been pretty good at yucking it up with all types of people. I'm kind of an old soul, so I get along better with the 65 plus crowd than the 25 crowd. So but it's been fun. I got a great team at Bridlewood. The guy who brought me in, he lives in Ankeny. Larry, shout out to Larry. He's got a great operation going, and we're just having a lot of fun. It's going to be a busy year for sure. So I advise anybody who's got a question or just wants to explore options, anything like that, give me a call. The number that you put up every day is my personal cell phone number. So call, text, email, whatever. And like I said, I travel all over the place, just work out of a home office. So I'm usually either meeting folks at the kitchen table or a coffee shop or something like that. So cool.
So you grew up around the Watchier area. Does that mean did you go to Tri-County schools?
Oh, really? Yeah, I lived in Watchier till I was about 10. Then we moved out to a couple miles out in the country. My folks still live there, so I got a farm pond just east of the fairgrounds, so we're camping out there quite a bit.
Nice.
But yeah, it's Watchier's not quite what it used to be, but I still come back, especially in the summertime.
Small towns it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to stay the way they were, and all of them try, but Watchier still has it's got the flea market. It's got the fair.
The Opera House.
They are definitely the Opera House. I mean, and
I do
that alone is just exploding again.
Yeah, I do a booth at the fair at the flea market. Not usually in the summer, but the spring and fall, and that's an interesting weekend for sure. I love the flea market. You never know who you're going to cross paths with or what you're going to get to talking about, and it's a wild ride.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you play sports or anything at Tri-County?
I played just about everything but wrestling. Was never particularly good at any of them, but I sure played.
Trying to think. I have what would be a second cousin, Tice Schmidt.
Oh, yeah.
Were you around that
I was a little bit older than...
When did you graduate?
03.
03, okay.
Yep. But I remember, I still see Tice every now and then. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know if they would be in the same age range as you or not.
He's a few years younger, but shout out to Tice. I like him. He's good stuff.
And then how long you been married? What's your family situation again?
I've been married.
Let's put you on the spot. Right?
Just over 4 years.
Okay.
Congrats.
Thank you. That was my second marriage. I've got 3 boys with my first marriage. My oldest is actually out on his own now, getting ready to move out, working full time, trying to see what the real world's all about. I got my middle son is going to be a sophomore, and I got a 11-year-old that's going to be in 6th grade.
Okay.
So they keep me very busy.
Nice range of children.
Yeah.
It sounds like
you say they keep you busy. Are they into sports and everything?
My youngest is. The middle one runs track, which is
that's a fun sport to follow.
Yeah,
if
you're gonna just pick one sport and he picks track, it threw me for a loop because that was the last one I would pick.
Right.
But it's been fun watching him. And then my younger one, he does just about everything: baseball, football, 4-H, band, all of it. So he's gonna be the older one. He never really got into sports until it was almost too late, where he was getting interested in it, but he's more of the creative. He does a lot of music and art and things like that. So, they're all very different, very unique, but all in their own unique way,
Yeah,
which is
that's
good.
cool. Yeah, very cool. So again, Jay Dennis hanging out with us from Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. He's the smiling face you see every day on our good news segment, which we'll get to here in just a little bit. Jay, you just want to hang out for a few minutes?
Sure, I'd love to hang out.
We'll just go through. Actually, before we go any further, before I forget, we will get your opinion.
Yes. Sure.
If you're a viewer of this show regularly, you know that we've got our normal stuff like our this or that. Let's bring up this or that, although it brings up kind of a competitor of yours. We'll just overlook that. This or that. Dance party or karaoke night?
Karaoke.
Which one are you going with?
Whoa, definitely karaoke.
Karaoke. Are you a singer?
I try to be. I'm not a good singer, but I love to sing. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
I can cue up the music.
Either Nothing But a Good Time by Poison.
Really?
Yeah.
Or Once Bitten, Twice Shy is another banger.
Nice.
But yeah, those are my two.
Kind of some classic rock type stuff.
Yeah, that's my jam.
All
so
right.
yeah, I'm definitely not a dancer. I don't enjoy dancing, but I like singing.
Well, let's go karaoke singing some night, Jay.
Yeah, we've even done it in my living room. My son pulled out his guitar amp, bought a microphone for it, and we just throw up karaoke on YouTube and have karaoke in the living room.
Oh, that's fun.
That's a good time.
Not bad.
Question of the day, which goes up at noon, is what is the farthest you've traveled from home?
Probably the Dominican. I haven't ventured too far, but I think Dominican Republic is the farthest.
That's where I went.
Yeah.
Jay and I are BFFs.
I guess.
In case you didn't know.
See, now it makes more sense.
Were you there on vacation? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a work trip for my wife, so it's kind of half business, half... For me, it was all vacation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was beautiful down there. I love it.
And when I was there, it was for a missions trip, so it was on the other side.
Oh,
it wasn't quite.
It wasn't beautiful.
Yeah, the beach was good. We had a day at the beach, but
yeah, those beaches are very nice. Very nice.
Let's see here. I don't know if you'll have an opinion on these two fairs, but our For the Fun of It tournament for this month is Southeast Iowa County Fairs. I'm sure you probably lean more towards like the Keokuk County
Keokuk
Fair.
all day. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know about these.
Yeah, Jefferson County and Appanoose.
I don't even know about these.
Yeah, so Jefferson County would be Fairfield. We're thinking Appanoose is like Centerville. So have you ever been to either one?
No, I'd flip a coin on that one.
Okay, let's see. I want to take a look. Overall, over the overall brackets. Let's see here. We've got a few days yet before we get to the Keokuk County Fair and watch here. The Expo here in Keokuk County just won their matchup, so we'll see. We'll see how far our local counties get against all these area county fairs.
Keokuk versus Iowa, first round.
Yeah,
that's gonna be tough.
Yeah. So, and I made the matchups based it on how last year's tournament played out.
Yeah.
So we'll see how.
And this is just everybody votes.
Anybody can vote, and maybe if the fairs are smart, because I'm tagging all the fairs in the post so that they'll share it and kind of get their people involved.
Yep.
Which the first one, Wapello County Expo, is all about this. They won the whole thing last year, and
they're looking to defend the crown.
Yeah, they're on top of things.
Like you said, they promote it like crazy. They throw it out everywhere.
They really like doing this thing.
Yeah, I grew up. My grandpa used to be the president of the fair board at Keokuk, so
really?
I used to work behind the scenes at a lot of that.
Okay.
And then now I live in Marengo, and my son is in 4-H, so he's going to be showing at the Iowa County. But Iowa County, they don't even have rides. That's their only downfall. Really? I don't think they have much.
Well, there's, you know what?
They're more agricultural. A lot of showing of animals and things like that.
A lot of your county fairs anymore, I think, have gotten. I mean, the rides are expensive, and I mean the good rides are even more expensive.
And they're kind of scary.
Right.
They've always been a little sketchy.
The ones that most of the fairs can afford are the sketchiest. So
right.
You get what
that's
you get.
Kind of that's part of the thrill.
Well, I mean, honestly, I remember as a kid going to watch here to the fair, and as a kid even, it's like, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Here's my ticket.
Yeah, this thing is gonna fall apart. Look, Dad, that bolt's rusty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we had some stories growing up interacting with the operators and the rides and the scamming people with the the games,
Yeah.
trying to win a.
Trying to knock the bottles over,
Yeah.
the balloon pop thing, and all that stuff.
Yep, trying to win a little Tupac poster or something.
Or the little what's like the little square
the mirrors
glass.
Yeah, that's
thing.
what. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like a piece of paper, but if there's glass over it, it's like a cool frame picture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like, oh yeah, I got that at a fair. Of course you did, because where else are you going to
Right.
get something like
They
that?
don't sell them in stores.
Yeah, I remember way back in the day they had this rocket that would go up and it was like movie theater seats inside and it'd play music videos. And it would
Okay.
like just all it would really do is go up and down and rotate. You remember that?
No.
They play, and this was
No,
like
I don't.
in the hair metal days, so they'd be playing like Bon Jovi. And,
Really?
Yeah, I think it was called. I can't remember what it was called, but
Man, that sounds
I'll
like
have
it
to,
would
I'll
have
have to
been a
research
blast.
it. It was. It was like the last great ride at the fair.
And I was also going to say, now you chimed in the comments earlier. We were talking about, what was it? I'm not sure what it was called.
Wrong, but you do it anyway.
Wrong, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
And you drive, you said you drive with the windows down with the air conditioning on.
Absolutely.
That makes no sense.
No apologies.
Well,
either.
now, wait a second. Now, if you get into a car and it's 100 degrees in there, obviously, you roll the windows down real quick to get that hot air out when the air started. But I'm right with you on that. I can drive around all day.
But if it's a nice day, even if it's not terribly hot,
Yes.
but it's nice and low humidity, I'll still have the AC on because
I just like having my arm on the window.
I'm an adult. I can do that now.
Yeah.
Take that, Dad.
I can do what I want, Dad.
And I'm going to run around the house with the whatever.
Scissors.
Yeah, scissors with the refrigerator door open.
Yep.
And the lights on in every room.
Yeah, except
Just
now
because I can.
my wife is the one that gets mad about that. She hates lights.
Isn't that?
All
I think
forms of
that's
light.
a wife thing.
It must be.
I'm a light guy. Turn the
Oh.
lights off. Come on.
Come on.
All right, we got a few minutes to waste here. Here are our next random topic. Proposed U.S. states that never came to be. This could have been part of the
real.
United States.
Okay.
So something called Franklin, the proposed state of Franklin. After the Revolutionary War, counties in what is now eastern Tennessee proposed the state of Franklin. It came really close, fell just short by 2 votes.
Wow.
So we could have had Franklin
Instead
as
of Tennessee.
the 14th state of the United States. I don't know, maybe it would have had Tennessee and Franklin, but
I guess I've never
Franklin.
given that a thought about the state names.
Yeah.
But somebody had to come up with them, and it may have been voted on. Tell me more.
Here's another one. Jefferson. We could have had the state of Jefferson. The name was proposed multiple times for different regions, including western Kansas, southeastern Texas, and northern California / southern Oregon. None of the proposals really came together to become a serious bid, but Jefferson was a possibility. Whew, there is some word. Absaroka. Absaroka. Let's go with that. They say in the 1930s, parts of Montana, Wyoming, and South Dakota attempted to form the state of Absaroka in response to some policies that were going on there. So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
They're probably glad they didn't pick that. Wow.
Some Mormons wanted a state called Deseret. It would have included part of Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and parts of a few other states. It was rejected due to anti-Mormon sentiment.
Huh.
Deseret.
Oh, wow.
All right, so this next one makes sense. Superior, which would have been up by Michigan. The Upper Peninsula of Michigan proposed becoming the state of Superior several times, actually. So, they thought they would have been superior. How do you say this? Westlvania. Westlvania is proposed in the late 18th century. Would have been parts of Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. Thus, you take the west and the end of Pennsylvania, Westlvania. And then, how about... There's some really weird ones. One's called Forgottenia. Forgotten with an IA. Forgottenia.
Sounds like
This
it.
is actually the 1970s.
What?
Some counties in western Illinois proposed seceding due to feeling neglected by the state government.
Oh, boy.
Forgottenia.
Wow.
Transylvania.
No way.
Proposed in the late 18th century, which would have been a large chunk of Kentucky. What? Why would Transylvania?
Yeah, why would Kentucky be
Transylvania? And then something called Madawaska. A border dispute between the U.S. and Britain over this area, which could have become a separate state. It doesn't really say where, though.
Oh.
So, Madawaska.
Wow. Transylvania. That one surprises me.
Yeah.
How did they even come up with that?
Making sure I'm looking at this right. But
Right.
that's what it is, Transylvania. Let's go to the files of law and disorder. A man, here's the headline. Man charged after throwing a deep freezer.
Yes.
It hits a victim.
Yes.
How do you throw a deep... Aren't deep
Well, some
freezers
of them are
like generally
small.
pretty heavy?
I mean, we're thinking of the old school ones that were the chest, that took 10 guys and a little boy to carry.
So are there smaller...
Oh, yeah, there's little...
Was it empty?
Well, let's get into it. A 42-year-old man named Logan Nicholas Young arrested following a bizarre and violent altercation at a lake. Where is this at? Of course it doesn't
Florida?
say. Lake Lanier. Where is Lake Lanier? On the evening of July 2nd, according to deputies, Young became unclothed on a victim's boat. He punched a 59-year-old man and then hurled a deep freezer at him, striking him in the head and causing him to fall into the lake.
Whoa.
The victim did regain consciousness and swam to shore. He refused medical attention despite a large head laceration. According to the next morning, or arrested the next morning, the guy was hiding under a bed on his houseboat. He faces aggravated assault, simple battery, public indecency, and other charges. So he was naked.
He was naked,
and he threw a deep
freezers
freeze at a guy.
Georgia, by the way.
Georgia.
Lake Lanier.
Fun stuff. Strange law. Let's go back to Kentucky. Every citizen of Kentucky is required to take a shower once a year. So make sure you get your yearly shower in. Otherwise, you're breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Wonder how many of them do break the law in Kentucky. Because
there might be a few up in the mountains.
I'm guessing there's a few.
I
Yes.
mean,
probably in reality,
right? I mean,
I don't know what's the mountain stretch that goes through Kentucky.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Bunch of,
The Appalachian.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're a funny bunch.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught on the wrong road.
I think they eat their own.
What are you doing coming into the mountains? Let's go to the duh.
Duh.
If we haven't been dumb enough yet, here's some duh. Let's go to China. More than 200 kindergarten children in northwestern China were found to have abnormal blood lead levels after staff used industrial paint as food coloring.
What?
Wow.
What?
Authorities say the principal and 7 others at a kindergarten school have been detained for producing toxic food. They say a total of 233 out of 251 enrolled children tested positive for lead poisoning, and over 200 remain hospitalized. Investigators found paint used in breakfast items like cakes and sausage rolls containing lead levels 2,000 times above safety limits.
So was this accidental?
I know you got into the paint chips when you were a kid.
Oh, I used to eat that stuff like it was candy. And then and those asbestos tiles on the side of our house. Man, I was breaking them things every day. I mean,
and you still do. It's like you go up to the window,
lick it.
Like I need a snack right now.
Right?
Give me some lead.
Wow.
Oh, guess what's next, you guys?
Is it really?
Guess what's next? There he is. He's here in person. He's on your screen.
Get ready.
It's Jay Dennis, Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, where Medicare is made easy. In case you didn't know that, Jay. Give him a call right now. Do it. 319. Give him a text right now.
Do it.
Say hi, Jay. Hi, Jay. I saw you. 319. What up, Jay? 319-471-3328. Jay Dennis. He's here with us. And it's time for some good news. Yes. This is awesome. This is the best day ever. There's no music, and we're still doing it. Don't care.
You're gonna tell me when to stop.
That worked so much better than I ever dreamed.
We'll have to go back and make this like a clip.
Just a
that
clip.
we play
Yep.
every single day.
Yep. Love it.
So there's really no story behind the dance?
No, just
no. It just started.
We're gonna hear it. The drum part, I think, it kind of makes you want to do a karate chop.
Yeah.
So the music just spoke to you?
It's the music. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Your phone goes straight to voicemail, by the way.
Right to the heart.
Mine?
Neil just tried to call you.
I'm on Do Not Disturb.
I was going to see if by chance you would answer your phone right here. So that didn't work.
In some good news, we actually touched on this yesterday. Yes, we are actually doing a good news story, which is posted right now. It's already up on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. A message in a bottle. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, and I said it would make for a good news story. Thus, yes.
Yeah. See? That's all I know.
Well, hey, it's good enough. Got me feeling it.
Who sang that?
Police.
Yeah, there. Message in a bottle, launched by visitors to Newfoundland's Bell Island, was found washed up on an Irish beach nearly 13 years later after apparently crossing the Atlantic Ocean. Kate Gay said she was walking, oh, you'll love this one, Dingle, Pennsylvania. Or no, Dingle Peninsula, excuse me.
Dingle Peninsula? Oh, that's even better.
Right next to Dangle Peninsula.
Right.
Dingle.
Maybe it was Dangle Falls.
That could be.
Dingle
She was on the
Peninsula and Dangle
beach,
Falls.
and she spotted the wine bottle with a sheet of paper inside. Now, she showed the bottle to members of some of her people that were with her during a meeting at her house that evening. They broke the bottle open, and what did they find? Oh, well, that's the tease. You're going to have to get the rest of this. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to get the rest of the good news by reading the story at the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page. I know it's disappointing.
Well, thanks. Now I got to go on there and read it.
That's right. Why we want to push you to the page.
Well, you did it.
So that you see the good news.
Hope you're happy.
Music's playing again, you guys.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Yeah. Brought to us by that guy right there. You see him on your screen. Jay Dennis at Bridlewood Midwest Insurance. All right.
Wait, I still see him.
Nope.
What?
It's like
that happened.
Whoa! I'm having a seizure right now.
We are the epitome of what it's like to be adults with 16-year-old brains.
I'm here for it.
I mean,
I love it.
Good. Thank goodness.
Neil, let's take one last look at our forecast.
Please.
Let's hit the weather sounder. Please get over there to the weather lab.
I'm going.
Jay gets to see the magic of the studio. He gets to see you run over to the weather lab.
Okay, I'm there.
Don't tell anybody our secrets, Jay.
Right.
You need to get a meteorologist name.
Well, I don't want to fake being a
the
meteorologist,
thing is,
Jay, because I could go to jail.
Yeah, we learned here a week or two ago that you can go to jail for faking being a meteorologist.
Is that right?
Real thing.
My wife is in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was trying pretty hard to make people believe it, and I have since cut my ties with the College of Meteorology in Cincinnati. They fooled me, that's for sure. They got all $65 for nothing.
That online course was just a scam.
It was.
Hate to see it.
Forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate. Oh, boy. Today, look for a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny skies, and a high of 88. Tonight, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, increasing clouds, low around 70. Another 40% tonight, partly sun, or tomorrow, tonight. It's Friday, tomorrow.
It is.
I'm having too much fun. Tomorrow, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high near 90. Wow, that jumped up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yee. Hey. Ooh. Tomorrow night, more rain likely, mostly cloudy, a low around 69. And Saturday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1, partly sunny otherwise, and 82 for a high. Forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate in Sigourney.
Thanks, Neil.
Thanks, Garden Gate.
And thanks to Frankie McDonald for giving us our weather siren that says it's just about time to go home. Jay's looking at us like, what's going on? I can't hear anything. We used to have a speaker hooked up, Jay. Now we don't. So, speaker's over.
You know, and last night I had it in my head that I wanted to bring another one in because just for this segment, so you could hear the music and dance with. But because I really didn't figure you would dance. But yeah, now I really wish I had.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. Yeah, we'll have to do this again. This was fun.
Definitely.
How often do you get down to Sigourney, Jay? You want to be the third man of the team here?
Sure can. Sure can.
Once again, plug your business. Get a final plug in before we wrap things up here.
I just run it out of my home office, so I'll travel to you, Jay Dennis. I'm with Bridalwood, 319-471-3328. Give me a call, text, email, whatever, and if you have any questions, especially coming up this fall, there's always a lot of changes in the Medicare market, so I'm here to answer any and all questions and help you guide you along the way.
Awesome. All right. That'll do it for today's show. Tomorrow, I think we're going to have Clint Weber from Pekin High School Athletics joining us tomorrow. He's going to give us a recap of this past weekend's golf fundraiser that they had for the football team, and he'll be kind of giving us a preview of the upcoming football season. Yeah, we're only 6 weeks away, probably.
Is that it?
6-7 weeks away from football,
Wow.
so football will be here before we know it. So,
I know there was one more thing I was wanting to look up. Oh, gosh, Steve, it's that time of the week for the Steve Shuttler Media Flavor of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's like I wanted
to look it up to make sure.
English language.
You okay?
I'm a big boy.
Can't we big boxes?
Caramel nut roll or something.
I'm trying to get it to pull up. Come here. Get up. Oh, why do they not have it right there? Salted caramel.
Yeah.
The Steve
salted
Shuttler Media
caramel.
Flavor of the Week is salted caramel at Walker Drive-Thru. So go get some.
Get in on that. Get you some of that. All right, that'll do it. Jay, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Neil, thanks for coming in today.
Oh, hey, no problem. Thank you, Steve, for being here.
Hey, thank me for coming in today.
Yeah.
And goodbye.